I like this heavy. Man, I wanted you to dive into the hybrid shooter.
Dive into the hybrid shooter.
So, you have photo, video.
Yeah.
Is the hybrid shooter somebody that can do both? Is it just photo, video? Is the hybrid shooter two different styles? Yeah. Or is it like what do you see when you see the hybrid shooter? I'm just asking because I don't know.
Yeah, best thing I ever did was have a hybrid camera. To that has a photo mode and video mode that has a mixture of both, the best of both worlds. And then when there's a video camera, there's more video centric, which we both have, cinema cameras. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's very, very. We're very dialed in on what it's capable of, what it can do, and then you also have a hybrid, but you use it just for photo, and I have a hybrid where I do just mainly all photo on it.
Yeah.
So I prefer the video side, but I do feel safe and feel comfortable that if I get called on for photography, I can go do that without having to rent a camera.
Gotcha.
So I look at it from that technical way of things, but as far as like hybrid in itself, I can see that that's just someone who has a 50-50 split, who can really lean in when it comes to photography and do their thing, and then they can also lean in when it comes to video and do their thing. And they have they're very well balanced. Whereas for me, it's more about balance.
So they're efficient in both.
Efficient in both.
They're efficient in both. So if you ain't efficient in both, you're not technically a hybrid shooter.
Technically not.
You just got a hybrid camera.
Just got a hybrid
the camera can do both, but you can't use both settings.
100%.
You can't use both settings. You just got a hybrid camera. So.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good place to learn both though. So if you want to become like a hybrid shooter where you are dualistic for the most part, where you can shoot the 3 and do a layup.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Get your hybrid camera.
Get your hybrid camera. Yeah, first camera I had was APS-C, which is a smaller sensor.
Right.
Everybody from a technical standpoint, that's a smaller sensor, 35 megapixel. Not that 35 megapixel, but it's a smaller sensor. Which is called a Super 35. I'm tripping. This is Super 35.
Yeah.
I ain't tripping, bro. I'm probably hungry. But Super 35. And then you have a full frame sensor, which is much bigger, which you know the benefits to that, right? There's light that we are letting in on the sensor. So the smaller it is, it's going to do what it does. The larger the sensor is, it just does so much more. So low light capabilities. In some cases, when you're Super 35, you got to use way more light to make that work.
Yeah.
So all that to say, my very first camera was still a hybrid. I just didn't even know it because I didn't know I had to have a great understanding of cameras at that time.
Yeah.
Years and years ago. So when I look at it, that was a hybrid. So when I moved up to a full frame, to a newer camera body, if you will, then that was a full frame. And I had a little bit more understanding, and it was a hybrid because I was still in the mix of trying to master both worlds to the best of my abilities.
Yeah.
But I still noticed that I lean way more to video. So that's why it was a no-brainer for me to pick up a cinema camera and for you to do the same. So.
Oh, yeah. My very first camera was a Nikon D5600.
Nikon D5600, yep.
And, it was the very first digital camera I got.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So the very first camera. And then after the D5600, I got so in my way into what I'm doing now. My next camera was the Z6.
Z6.
We got the Z6. At this point, I got way more understanding about what I need and what I don't need, what I'm trying to do and what I don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? D5600, I was like, okay, this is a smaller price range, not too much, not too cheap, just kind of right there, that happy medium. And it was a hybrid camera. Like I was able to, I actually was doing I think I was doing about 50-50. I think
50?
I was doing I was doing a lot of photography, and I was also doing a lot of videos because I was starting to create like YouTube. But I probably was doing more photography than video. I was doing more photography than video. And then as I grew and started watching like a lot of YouTube stuff, I was like, man, these boys killing it.
These boys killing it.
So you know, I had a lot of good inspiration, man, that made me want to kind of become more of a solid hybrid shooter.
Yeah. And it was and my journey was situational. Like I ended up I was shooting early on interviews and doing more docuseries work right away. So I was like, man, I'm using this camera that has the capabilities that it has, and I'm doing great.
Yeah.
You know, with what I'm doing. But then I had moving up, I said, that was a beginner, kind of like a beginner camera. It didn't really go into the intermediate level, so I didn't go to that middle level. So I said I just want something that I would say. Let me use the word professional. I didn't go to that professional level. I said I'm looking for something that's going to allow me to work well in a professional space. Although the camera that I had still worked. You know, the Sony A6400 was that camera, and I still could get and achieve some great things. But there was things that I started understanding about cameras that I realized, okay, I need this. Like I need this. I can't keep getting away with that. I gotta get a gimbal now for this, and so it's just so many other pieces. And I wanted to keep everything minimal and simple for any production. So I was like, I'm not trying to have a gimbal here, have this here, there. I just wanted to be able to just do things the way I feel comfortable, and certain cameras, with certain capabilities, allow me to do that.
Yeah. Hey, hybrid shooter.
Hey.
Some people can only do a layup.
Know when you really are a hybrid shooter. Because if you ain't,
hey,
it's okay.
Yeah, man. So I think I enjoy being a hybrid shooter.
Yeah, you definitely are a hybrid shooter. You are like the perfect example of a hybrid because your photography work is top tier. Your video work is top tier. So it's just
appreciate that.
You got that thing down. Yeah. And I'm asking questions.
And I'm learning from you for video.
Video side,
Whatever you come up with, I'm like, bro, let's roll with that.
Yeah. So we were in Charlotte. We were in Charlotte a year ago.
Yeah.
About a year ago, we were in Charlotte around the same time because the photos came up on my phone about a year ago. And then when I look back over the photography and I looked at the video, you had it was perfectly balanced. And you know, for me, it was like I'm playing around with photography. So video, that was it.
But I feel like you can still be a great photographer because your composition video wise is just like
no one's really sat down and like really not sat down, but gone out there in real life moments and said, hey, you got the framing down, just take it. Or look at that and just take it. And I'm noticing that, like, I keep it like this too. I do a lot with my phone, and I love I love the style where I'm more into the street photography side. I love it. Put me in the big city, and I'm happy.
And you have way more. Now this may sound bad for me.
You funny, man.
But you have way more attention to detail than I have. So I'm a shooter. I see what I see from a creator standpoint, and what I feel like this was good. But what I mean by you have more attention to detail is, man, look at the shadows, look at the reflections, look at the cast from here, look at this from here.
I peeped your whole video.
You're more detailed to that. Meanwhile, I'll be like, hey, I just thought that was a good.
That's cool. We was talking about that earlier.
I just thought that was a good spot, so I set it up like this way. But so I mean, with your composition and how attention to detail you are, like, it makes you that much more intentional, which is why I feel like your photography is
it'll
like,
grow.
I'll
keep
it's
growing
like that.
I definitely want to keep growing in that. I just want people to feel comfortable when they book me for photography, sessions and things like that. So I just want them to feel comfortable. I definitely know, we talked about this before, but like I definitely know that as a creative director, you're more detailed.
Oh yeah,
than me. Because
I will say that.
Because you ain't got a problem. You're direct.
Yeah.
See, creative directors are direct.
Yeah.
So you are direct with no issues. Me, you make room for me because I can tell like our relationship. Like you pause for me because you know how I communicate.
Yeah.
But like
it's a healthy balance, man.
Yeah,
it's a healthy balance.
Yeah.
It's a healthy
Definitely
balance.
a healthy balance. So
It's a healthy balance. So hey, man, I'm grateful.
Yeah. Hybrid shooters, where we at?
Hybrid shooters, instant.
Let's go.
Another unplugged moment.
Another one
To help you change the way you show up instantly.